Yay, we're live.
Yes, we're live. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Good
everyone. Welcome to the Camp Nano Crazy Rider live stream. Yay, we're live. Is that me?
I've also checked the stream. Everything is great.
Okay, cool.
Switch between.
Yeah,
the two of us.
I get you. Yeah. I haven't messed it up this time.
I don't think it was you messing it up last time. I think it was just a glitch in the system.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's okay.
It worked. So who cares?
Good morning. Hello. Now go away. I have to do my duty as a. I wanted to say pet owner, but I think it's kind of the other way around. Like I'm like the dutiful servant, and he's like, food, walk, water, pet me. Do not make me go into the bathtub, you heathen. He insists, okay, I'll go, fine. Thank you for that beautiful song, babe.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Today I'm drinking coffee. I would like to say that if we get a sponsorship for our Descent into Madness streams, we do accept coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Because last night I was drinking cider and I was trying to get them to sponsor me for the simple reason that my favorite sort of cider from that brand is always on the top shelf in the back and I can never reach it.
You just want them to post it to you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
The fact it's free would also be nice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I need to get super famous on the internet so that I can get sponsorships from the brand I already love. Like, I mean, I'll take all forms of stationery.
I'll take Lush.
I'll take Lush too. Like, whatever. I mean, I'm not a Lush fan because there's no Lush store around me. So.
You would be if they sent you free stuff, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
sponsor us, Lush.
Yes, Lush, please sponsor us. We have nothing with beauty and skincare and anything like that, but we like filming bath bombs. Like that's the reality of it. Also, we accept any form of writing tools. So Dragon, if you're new ones.
Oh yeah.
If you're listening, we would love an upgrade.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we talk about it all the time anyway.
I know. We're selling Dragon to like half the people on AuthorTube now.
Yeah.
So many people have started using it.
You know what the funny part is? That for the UK store of Nuance, I actually have an affiliate code.
Oh.
I think people can get discounts, and I was talking about this last night because I never ever posted it anyway.
All right.
Because I was going, it's hard to make affiliate marketing work. That's why people have ads on blogs. And then I go like, it would also help to post your affiliate links sometimes.
Yeah.
That would also be a key to affiliate marketing success.
I think I get like $2 from Amazon in affiliate marketing a month.
I get a bit more.
Yeah, I only started it a little while ago.
I get like enough every 2 months so that they send me a gift card. Which like the minimum is $10. So $10 a month. But that's because I do cross promote other authors in my newsletters.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Do you send out links in your newsletters?
Yeah.
You're not meant to.
Yes, that's actually you are.
No.
The rules of whom?
The affiliate rules.
Why?
It's just a rule on Amazon. You're not meant to use affiliate links in your newsletters. Really? That's why I never make any money from it.
Because MailerLite was like, you have to check your affiliate links, that they're not super long, like make sure they're working. And I was like, well, yeah.
Well, as long as Amazon never finds out, you'll be fine.
The thing is, you can't obey that rule. Because if you post an affiliate link in a post on your blog, and people are subscribed to your blog, they get a newsletter. which is automatic through the feed. You can't even stop that.
Yeah, that's true. But I think you would get away with that more than you get away with just directly sending a link. It's definitely one of their rules. Like, you have to apply for special permission for a newsletter. Like,
and do all the authors who send
newsletter social media, you're not meant to use it without telling them specifically.
Without telling Amazon?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know why. I have no idea why, but that's their rule.
I only use it because every author I know that and I'm subscribed to has them in their newsletter, and I'm pretty sure not everyone went to Amazon to check it.
Yeah. I know.
I'm really sure because nobody ever. Oh, and I just said that on stream. People, I had affiliate links in my.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
All they can do is stop you from getting affiliate money, and if it's $10 every couple of months, it's probably okay. You'll probably be all right without it.
Yeah, but it's just. I mean, I
know it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why, but yeah.
I would like to understand it, but I can't. I think it's the only company that does that. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to figure out what their reasoning is, because it's like, oh, sell more stuff to people who are already interested in buying them. But no, you can't.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
Anyway, that was a fun discussion.
Yeah, that was a fun discussion. Oh my God.
Are you looking it up?
I'm just trying to figure out the reasoning to it, but nobody seems to figure it out.
I always figured it was like so they could stop BookBub from making a heap of extra money and like big newsletters like that.
Well, yeah, but what do they care? I mean,
it's because they changed it to be like that, I think. I don't think it used to be like that. Like, I think they changed it a couple of years ago. I don't know why they care, but I think it's just because they have to pay extra money and they're trying to make it so they don't have to do that.
Yeah, but from what I can tell, the only actual posts discussing this are from 2014.
It's in their rules when you sign up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I signed up like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Clearly, and it was from my website. And the thing is that they encourage you to use them in your blog posts, but then they don't want you to have an RSS feed. But even if you don't set it up, people can still sign up through readers. So it's not like you can control it. The only solution is to never use affiliate links.
Yeah, but that's silly. It's all right. I don't imagine they're going to like shut down your account anytime soon. I don't think Amazon's watching this stream. I don't know who is. Is there anyone watching it? Yeah, there's a couple of people. Hey guys.
Yeah. Oh, great. We have people. Oh yeah, there's at least two people watching the stream.
They're here. We appreciate your support anyway.
Well, I'm guessing. I mean, that's so weird. Like, I didn't even know about the RSS feed thing, because that's like, it's not something you can control.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
It's weird. Anyway, Amazon has weird rules. That's nothing new. It's good that I know about them then and now. I'm sure all the authors out there that use them didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Or cared.
Yeah.
I don't understand why someone like BookBub, you wouldn't want them to use affiliate links.
I don't know.
But
that's why like Pixel of Ink, is that what it was? I think they shut down when it happened because they weren't making enough money. Like, they were one of the newsletter promo sites that was pretty big at the time.
Yeah.
I think they just didn't, like, they couldn't sustain themselves without affiliate income from their newsletter. Yeah.
But I mean, to me, it's crazy because the way an affiliate program works is that you give someone a share of your income so that they drive massive sales to your website.
Yeah.
That's how it works. That's the basic of affiliate.
Yeah.
Right? So you would forbid people who could drive massive sales to your website from driving massive sales to your website because, oh, you'd have to share the money with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the smartest thing I ever heard. But on the other hand, you create all these opportunities for traditional publishers where you don't get that much money anyway. Great. Yeah, it all makes perfect sense for me now. Yeah, great.
Good old Amazon. You know what's fun? Not being exclusive to Amazon.
Yes, which is what we are going to talk about today because I'm just making that move. And I will just add links to everywhere else where I can actually have affiliate marketing.
Kobo has affiliate.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they do. So there you go. Problem solved. I mean, I think like the thing with Amazon, the way I see it now is that they are so big. All they are focusing on is streamlining their income and getting more of it. And I think in the long run, that will be their demise.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it, Kobo is growing nicely now. Which was I forgot which was the supermarket chain they had
Walmart.
a deal.
They've got a deal with Walmart now. Yeah.
Yeah. Which will help them a lot. And the thing with Amazon is that they're doing a lot of stuff that pretty much hinders any marketing you want to do. Because they only allow, I mean, I do not understand why Kindle Countdown deals and free days are only available in KDP Select. That one I will never understand.
Yeah.
I understand why the borrows are only allowed in KDP Select. That I get. But the part about the countdown deals and everything, that I don't get because that would drive a lot of sales. Of course, you can change the price automatically.
Yeah.
You maybe make slightly less of a royalty rate, but you can put it on all websites, not just UK and US. And then, they had that new change with the free books. They no longer have a top free books on Amazon. They completely removed that.
Yeah.
And that to me is insane. I mean, I understand they don't want to host a bunch of free books, but there are a lot of people who offer the first book in a series for free and promote that heavily. And then you have sales trickling down the series. So
that's
you still make money.
I make any money.
So, I mean, it's a good concept and it works nicely. And it allows people to introduce readers to new authors and series, because when you have so many books in one place, it's hard to commit to someone like an entire series, without having testing it. And I'm sorry, but those little what do you call it, previews that Amazon offers are never enough.
No.
Sometimes the preview is interesting and then you read like 20 more pages and you completely hate the book.
Yeah.
That was a waste of your money.
Yeah.
Of course, you can refund if you want. I am not a supporter of that.
Yeah.
I just am not.
No.
I never returned books. Never in my life. I did return a book like 5 seconds into it because I bought the wrong book.
Yeah. That's different.
I was meant to buy one book in the series and I bought the next one. And or it was like a different series. I started at book 6 and I refunded it and got the other one. I mean, I still use the money.
Yeah.
But like that's what it leads to. Because if people try a book and don't like it, when it's something they paid a lot of money for, because you can't have countdown deals and shit like that.
Yeah.
They return it, and either way, I don't want to get into their return policy because I think it's horrendous.
Yeah.
It gives people way too much time. And I remember an author friend was talking about this. She got a message from a reader who complained that her 99-cent book was too expensive, and that the way she does it was buy the book, read it, and then refund it and buy the next one. And she was telling the author this and saying her book should be free.
Yeah.
Yes, that's. I would never do that.
No. No way. Oh man.
I mean, like, that's. And the problem with that person was that she didn't understand there was something wrong she was doing. She didn't understand that she wasn't any better than the pirate sites that want to get it for free. But yeah, it's kind of sad. Like, I feel sometimes that Amazon really doesn't care about anything but the buyer.
Yeah.
And they would go to extreme lengths to make them happy, even if that is to the detriment of the sellers.
Yeah.
Which is nice sometimes, but other times it's just opening the gate to all these ways to abuse the system. Yeah. Which will happen. I mean, come on. As long as you leave such blatant loopholes, people would be crazy not to try them.
Yeah.
You know?
I get that sometimes. Like, random books in my series, 3 in a row will be, like, refunded. Because someone's bought them, like, later books in the series and then refunded them.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear at this point it wasn't by mistake or it wasn't because they didn't enjoy them. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You can pretty much see it. I mean, it happens to me sometimes. They go for a book, they refund it, and then I see page reads. So it's clearly an error there.
Yeah.
Like, it was in Kindle Unlimited, or they pressed the wrong button, and they can be upset about that.
Oh yeah, that's
perfect. Fine. Yeah. Like, that's why they are in Kindle Unlimited. That's why now that Elixir of Light is going out of Kindle Unlimited, I posted it everywhere saying last chance.
Yeah.
You know.
I still get page reads sometimes now from 2 years ago.
Because you can borrow it and read it whenever. There's not an expiration date on it, which is pretty fun though.
Yeah.
Get some extra money later on. By the way, I need to brag a bit because it's the only thing I have to brag about this month. Well, yeah, I mean, we all know I failed miserably.
Yeah. I mean, so did I, though. So it's the end of the month. But if I write 150,000 words in the next day, then maybe I'll make my goal.
I'm trying to think how many I should write. I would need to write like 170,000. I kind of have 2 days because it's 9 a.m. for me, but that's not happening. That's really not happening. Let's be honest. So so Elixir of Light is leaving Kindle Unlimited. So I did a countdown deal on it, and yesterday at a point, I don't know, it was 3 a.m. or something. I was on the stream with Sarah, I think. It reached number 8 in LGBT sci-fi. The top sold. Yeah, I was so super stoked. I was happy about that, and it was a nice way to leave Kindle Unlimited with it, with the final bang.
Your ranks are going to be much worse from now on.
Yes, I know, but this is like an almost 40K book, which means I need like 4 to 5 full reads to make the same amount of money I make on a sale.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been in Kindle Unlimited for a while now. People who wanted to read it and borrow it could. I gave them plenty of forewarning, so I feel only slightly bad about pulling it out.
Yeah.
But then I think of all the wide income I may or may not get.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Oh, God. So maybe we should talk about that a bit, because you made this move from exclusive to wide, and you're the reason why I'm still trying it, because when I think of all the work it takes, I want to I want to run into a corner, like there's a nice spot there where I could just crouch in fetal position and not move for 3 days, that would be fantastic for me.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. A lot of work. Especially, apparently, if you don't have vellum.
Yeah. I didn't have vellum until like this time last year. So I did go wide without vellum, which meant formatting different documents for every book for every site.
Oh, nice.
Which is like, 6 different sites per book. And then like checking to make sure you did actually put in all the right links.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do you do it? Like, I was just curious about distribution sites. Do you just use the global link, or because let's say you're for like draft to digital?
I usually just share the Nook link because that's where I make sales. Is that what you mean?
And draft to digital is okay with you sharing a Nook link?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I distribute to Nook through draft to digital, so I just share the normal.
Okay, so just the Nook link.
Oh, okay, hold on. No, wait. I know what you mean. I misunderstood. Generic link to my website.
To your website? Okay. That works.
To the page for the book. Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I could really do that.
Yeah.
Also, I could do that to avoid Amazon being a dick.
Yeah.
I could just send people to my website where they have buttons to buy from Amazon.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. I'd rather give up the affiliate income, to be honest, because the point of this exercise is you can, you need to make it as easy as possible for people.
Yeah.
So they've already taken the time to open their email, open your specific email and read through it, and then they click the button.
Yeah.
Maybe don't make them click some more buttons.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, on the distributor sites, I link to a generic website link.
Yeah. Oh, that would work nicely.
Yeah.
Because then I just have to upload 2 books. Like the Amazon one with Amazon links and the generic one everywhere else.
Are you not going direct to Kobo?
Oh yeah, shit, I'm going direct to Kobo. I need 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you're not going direct to iBooks. So I had to do Amazon, Kobo, iBooks, and then generic.
I'm not going direct to iBooks because that would be
too hard with the tax.
Yeah. I don't think too hard covers it.
Yeah. It was ridiculous here. Like the number of like stupid rules they had. Like I had to apply for a certain kind of tax level, even though I was definitely not going to meet that tax level. I had to apply for like an extra level of tax to be taken off. It was so dumb.
Wow.
But I just canceled it all after I signed up.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's so ridiculous. Like, why would you? It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
We're fine. Yeah. So the way I'm doing it now is that I'm re-releasing The Edge of Hope tomorrow. I think I might make that. I'm not too bothered by it. Like the only place where I definitely need to have it out tomorrow is the freebie to get on that group giveaway.
Oh yeah.
I might do that. Or I just might not. I don't know. It's ridiculous. The thing is, like, I'm done with it, but I would like to have someone read through it just to decide it's not pure crap. I know it's not. I know, like, on some level, I know it's not.
Yeah.
But I've been so deep into editing it that I'm at the point where I think, okay, I made it better, but it's still crap.
Yeah.
And I will then go through the slow dance with Amazon of getting things sorted. So first I have to publish it, make it free everywhere but Amazon, because Amazon sucks again.
Yeah.
Then send the first email asking them to port the reviews from the first one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I will have to send a second email begging them to price match.
Yeah. But they have a place on the contact form where you can do that.
Yeah, I know.
Which is like, I feel like makes it easier.
Yeah, it does make it easier, but I'm not exactly sure how they'll handle that now with the new changes to free books. That's my only worry.
Sure. I think you'll have a link for like Google Play and Nook, Kobo, iBooks. And I think if you've got those, they'll want to match it. Yeah. I think Google Play helps because I didn't have Google Play, and so they didn't price match me everywhere back in the day.
Yeah.
But I think if I had Google Play now, they would.
Yeah, makes sense because they're just too big and easy to find.
Yeah.
Which will work. And then like my second book, it's kind of still in Kindle Unlimited, although it's unpublished because I just didn't want people to buy it anymore before I made although the second one does need more than a pass through to make sure I spot some typos I didn't see like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I will be able to release the pre-order with The Edge of Hope, but only to Amazon because it still has to be exclusive.
Right. Yeah. Get you.
Which it works fine. It's no problem because I can then upload it to all the other sites the day it leaves Kindle Unlimited, and it will still make the next day release day most places. Kobo is kind of slow though.
Like, not usually for me. I think but
I think the more you publish, the faster it gets.
Yeah.
Because Amazon used to take a while too, and now I get the pre-orders or releases up in like 2 hours.
Kobo is not that much longer for me now.
Yeah,
it sometimes takes a little longer. And Nook, last time I published through Draft to Digital to Nook, usually it's up in like a couple of days, but last time it was like 10 days.
Oh, it was kind of fast for me.
Usually it's fine, but just one. It wasn't my last one, actually. My last one was okay, but the one before, it was like 2 weeks after it had come out everywhere else. It still wasn't. Yeah.
That is beautiful.
It worked eventually, so.
True.
I don't have as many readers on Nook anyway, so no one complained, but.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but still. It's annoying. It went incredibly fast for Barnes and Nobles. Like, I was surprised. Like, I think it was one of the first websites through Draft to Digital to list it.
Okay. Wow. Mine's usually like Scribed and Playster and all these random ones that you've never heard of.
One of them was like I can't remember which it was exactly. If you just let me open Draft to Digital, I can.
Yeah.
But Barnes and Noble was the second one out of them.
Sure.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's really fast.
Apple was late.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, no. No. I think I'm wrong. Apple was fast, like on the same day. Barnes and Noble was the next day. And then Overdrive, Playster, and 24 Symbols took a lot. Script was again, or Scribe, I don't know how that is pronounced correctly because I have no clue.
Yeah.
Scribe and iBooks were the first to list it, which was crazy. iBooks surprised me, not Barnes and Nobles. But that was still the next day, like. Yeah. And Kobo took like 2 days and a half.
Yeah, Kobo used to, I think, from memory, take me a while. But now it's, same day.
I think they have the same tactic as Amazon. The more you publish and the better standing you have with them, the faster it all goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. And it's crazy because Smashwords did really good for this short story. I didn't expect it because I did no promotion for Smashwords whatsoever. I think I have 354 downloads.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
I don't know who's using Smashwords. That's my thing. I'm like, I just didn't expect there to be that many people on Smashwords.
There are actually. You know why? Because you have an option for all formats.
Yeah.
And you can pay with PayPal. That's why people enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
Because Amazon is kind of weird with some credit cards, and there are a lot of people who just want to use PayPal to pay. Amazon doesn't take that because I think it's related to their return policy.
Oh, right. Yeah. They don't want to have to pay PayPal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
But they use. But yeah, that's why Smashwords is so popular, I think. And it's the reason why all romance ebooks was so popular. I think people who are on all romance kind of migrated to Smashwords.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because all romance had the exact same thing. You could pay with PayPal and you could get any format.
Yeah.
And they also had a one button send to Kindle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good.
You could buy the book, set it up, add a certain email to your approved list, and then you just click on send to Kindle and it will be on your Kindle. No need to, get it on your computer, email it to your Kindle, or just plug it in. No, it would just go through normally. So that's why it became a lot more popular. And then like I said, I suspect some people migrated from that side to Smashwords. Yeah, which is not bad because you make a lot of royalty from Smashwords.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And they upload so fast to their own site.
Yep, like instantly.
Yeah. I just wonder why the other sites can't manage that.
I think it's because Smashwords doesn't take a lot of time to check stuff they post to their website.
Yeah.
They go through a more thorough check when they add you to their premium catalog.
Yeah, that's true.
But even that, they take like an hour.
Yeah.
No, I'm exaggerating. It takes about a day.
Yeah, mine usually go through a little bit faster, but maybe it's just the time zone I'm in or whatever.
Yeah. Because I upload like early on when everybody's asleep anyway.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my main problem. But yeah, the slowest for me was by far Google Books.
Yeah.
Or however it's called, because I never know.
Publish Drive, Google Play.
Google Play, that's it.
Yeah. It does take a while. It takes a couple of days.
Yeah, so people, if you want to get your book everywhere, start early and maybe do a pre-order.
I'm thinking I might try and do like a 10-day pre-order from now on for everything. Just to make sure it all goes up at the same time.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too. Well,
I always say that and then I panic and upload something because I'm like, oh, it's done and I need to publish.
I'm really good about that now.
Yeah.
The problem I have is sitting on covers when I have them.
I have so many.
I decided to do the cover reveal on next day and I've had it for a month and I just wanted to show. I just wanted to show it to people. And I cheat by, sending it to you guys in the group chat.
Yeah.
So I can feel a little better. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane, man. It's like going from KDP to wide takes a lot of courage first because, most people who are in KDP make at least half of their income from Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah. I probably made about that or more before I applied. But then I started making that just from sales. Plus I got the sales from the other places. So
yeah. That's the issue. And the thing is, like, in order to stick with Kindle Unlimited, they'd have to have huge volume of reads constantly.
Yeah.
But I find that after spending... Sorry. I don't know what's going on. Whatever. I hope that doesn't come through.
I can't hear
I think it's a vacuum cleaner or something.
Okay.
Anyway. what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The income. It fluctuates, and I find that if the book has been longer in Kindle Unlimited, reads kind of drop off for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think from a point on, it might be a case of maybe if it doesn't work any other way, releasing to Kindle Unlimited, leaving it there for like 3 months and then moving on.
Yeah.
But I'm not even sure I want to do that. I'd rather just go wide if it works. But you know, it's a trial and error thing. I'll see how it works, because none of these, like, that's the first thing you have to learn as an author. None of the strategies you'll think about or discover or know they worked for other people's marketing, you'll never have a guarantee that they will work for you.
Yeah.
You might need to adapt or try new things or things like that, because I know a lot of people who make shit tons of money being exclusive and people who make shit tons of money going wide. So it just depends on your readership and where they prefer to buy their books.
Yeah.
It's pretty much as simple as that.
Yeah.
And I think other reason why Kindle Unlimited is a bit more different now in terms of income is that more people are going exclusive. And if they are doing that, then the competition is just the same as going wide. So at that point, okay, sorry. At that point, just is a matter of luck, I think.
Yeah.
I don't get it otherwise. So yeah, it's, I don't know, man. I'm scared shitless, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna stop me. I'm still doing it, and you know, come what may. The beauty of being a self-published author, if something works, you can reproduce it for everything. If it doesn't work, you can just try something else.
Yeah.
You don't need any permission or anything. Oh, and I would like to talk about this because a lot of people said that they don't want to go wide because if it doesn't work and you want to go back to Kindle Unlimited, some books get stuck. Like, there are websites that don't unpublish them. And oh, woe's me, I can't do anything about it. Dude, it's not that complicated. I had a similar issue with Thalia, which is a pretty huge German site, and another site in Norway. And it was to the point where they didn't show up in searches when I went exclusive. And then a month into it, or two, no, it was around March, I think, March of last year, they showed up on these websites.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they just list them late or they improved their websites and they were now searchable. I have no clue. But I got an email from Amazon saying books are available for sale here and here. And if you don't do anything about it in like 3 days, they're very fun. And I had a German author friend who called them, Thalia, because they wouldn't answer via email. She translated emails from me, and I personally called to Norway or wherever that was. I can't remember which of the Nordic countries it was, because there were two sites from two different countries. One was fast, the other wasn't. So I just don't remember. They called and they speak English, so it's fine. It took about a week to get them down from everywhere. So if they don't take them down on their own, don't wait for your distributor to handle it. It probably won't.
Yeah.
In this case, I had the books with a publisher who used a distribution service. And it wasn't something like Drafted Digital. It was someone they paid a lot of money for each title to do the listings. So you'd expect they'd be better.
Yeah.
No. So if you find yourself in that position, just get the contacts from the website, call if you have to, and hit them up with a cease and desist. That's how it works. And the moment they hear about copyright infringement, they kind of move fast because these are legit places.
Yeah.
And if they don't take the book down, you can actually make complaints to Google, and they can mark them as spam. And they will show up in searches. Like, it's not like Google will force them to take the book down, but there are repercussions.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Plus, you have abuse emails from their ISP. So
yeah,
you can always handle it. So they never want to escalate that far.
Yeah.
So usually it gets sorted out in about a week. It's not a problem. So don't stress about that.
So if you're thinking of trying wide, try it.
Yeah, try it.
Everything will be okay.
You went with all your books straight from Unlimited to Wide, right?
Yeah, I went with, I think, the Charlie series first. And then when the other series timed out, I swapped them out as well.
Yeah. But it was in bulk, like.
Yeah. It was it wasn't like bulk because I just didn't have that many books then. But it was the first 3 Charlie books and the box set and the prequel with what I put out first. And then when Deadhead and Sledhead came out, I put them out as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, go.
I think, Graceless, I think, was never in KU. I'm pretty sure I just published Graceless everywhere.
Why? Yeah, for me, the way they're just timed, it will be a progression over a few months. Because I have some series with box sets. So for those, I will have to wait for everything to come out.
Yeah.
Of Kindle Unlimited to be able to post them elsewhere. So that would kind of be a bulk thing.
Yeah.
But for the rest, it's kind of like one after the other and spread over 3 to 4 months. So I'm guessing that's easier.
Yeah.
Easier of a change. And we were talking box sets like between us at some point. And I think it's worth talking about it now because you said you felt box sets, well, you felt you knew from sales that box sets do better wide than on Amazon.
Yeah, proportionally, they're most of my money everywhere, even on Amazon now. But they do really, really well wide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I did publish some boxes from some books. I think Lover's Journey is the only one. And Famous on the Internet was supposed to be the next one, but I'm not sure that's going to be an Amazon exclusive anymore.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it will be on Amazon for about a month and a half until the other books come out, but it won't be in KDP. Kindle Unlimited, sorry. Yeah. But the other one, I mean, I did get a bump in sales from it, but it didn't do like fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. My I'm just looking so I can tell you like numbers. My Dan Girl box set does pretty well wide, especially on iBooks. It's like one of my top money makers for whatever reason. But when I look at this month, the books out of my top 5, 4 of them are box sets, and one of them is my newest release.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
on Amazon. Yeah. But wide, there's so much more money made from box sets than from anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Like on Kobo, I'll have a look and tell you. I think it's partly because when I went wide, or when people started discovering the series, the box sets were already available.
Yeah.
So they didn't buy them individually. But all time, my box sets make kind of 5 times as much as my top individual book.
Which is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah. So my top box set makes, yeah. Which is more than like
And did you find
the price difference? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've just released the box set now.
Yeah. It's one of my.
And that was when you were already wide, so it's not like people hadn't had a chance to buy the individual books.
Yeah.
So did the trend keep to this last one, or?
Well, that one, I mean, this month it's my second bestseller on Amazon.
Okay, so it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It kind of translates.
Yeah. It does. They just seem to do a lot better. I do promos on box sets on Kobo a lot because they run a lot of box set promos. Yeah, I don't think the third box set is doing amazingly on Kobo, but it's
just a release.
Yeah.
I mean, the others have built up some readership already, so.
I think it's also people who bought the first two have already bought the next three books.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But then more readers will come because the first book is free. So
yeah, exactly.
Strategies to market, people, that you can actually use. I like how in detail we go. And I realize it might be daunting for people just starting out, but if you have questions post-stream, just ask them in the comments. We do try to get into the details a lot because just publish wide as advice doesn't really cut it. You need to know why and how and what works. For example, Claire was the first one to tell me that maybe 3D box set covers weren't the best idea ever.
Yeah, on Kobo they don't like them.
Yeah, I don't think they work as well on Amazon either. Just a hunch from what I've seen in sales.
Yeah.
So, but I'll be testing that out.
That's the thing I found from Kobo. They said in merchandising they don't work as well, so they always prefer flat covers.
Yeah.
And so I've just always done flat covers, and my box sets have always done well. So.
Yep. I see Amazon doesn't necessarily tell you all those things. They might have said them like 10 million years ago, but
yeah.
That's what I like about Kobo so much. I feel like they're super involved in.
Do you listen to their podcast?
No, but I've heard one of their guys on the Creative Pens podcast.
Oh yeah, Mark Lefebvre.
Yeah, I think him. Yeah. I'm awful with names.
Yeah. But I should listen. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I was checking their blog the other day, and that seemed pretty good as well.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I find it more interesting than the newsletter updates I get from Amazon.
Yeah.
To be honest. But I mean, they're not perfect too. I'm not going to say Kobo is the ultimate king of the publishing world because I did not know I could get a promotion page.
Yeah, that's a weird thing that you have to apply for.
Yeah. Also, I didn't see anywhere a prompt apply.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. But they're redoing their dashboard, and they've been redoing it for a long time to make it a lot better.
Okay.
To add in more detail and stuff. So maybe that will become a thing with the next update.
Yeah. Do they have a scheduled day for the update, or it's just soon, coming soon to Kobo?
They've been doing it for a while.
So if anyone is just as clueless as I am, you can email them and request a promotion page, and then you can run promotions.
They're really good. You can email them about anything, pretty much. They encourage you to email them, to ask any questions you have. And their customer service is really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good to know. To be fair, I never had issues with Amazon. Whenever I had an email sent, it usually got sorted out. Not the fastest all the time, but and the other thing I learned with Amazon is sometimes you have to persevere, because when I released the first bundle for Lover's Journey, so before I wrote and released Sunrise with You, I had a bundle for the first 2 novels in the series. And I ran an ad campaign for it, and then the second one got rejected. And they said something about being against the rules or whatever. And I realized the text was good. The cover wasn't explicit or anything. Oh, Sarah's here.
Sarah.
Hello. Why are you awake?
Fine, stay. First comment. How exciting. We're only an hour in.
The first thing I thought of that might be an issue was that it had the word gay in the subtitle. It was a gay romance.
Yeah.
Series bundle or something like that. And I zeroed in on that. And I replied to them and said, first of all, this is a rerun of a campaign that you previously approved. So unless something went wrong overnight and you changed your policies, which I wasn't updated about, there's no reason for this to happen. And Tamara is here. Hi, Tamara.
Do you think everyone just came here at our usual time and we started an hour earlier and like no one knew?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So,
hey guys.
So I kept pushing it, and I said the only reason I see for you rejecting my campaign is that you don't like gay romance and you're anti-LGBT. And if that's the case, I would like to know. Because I mean, it was like I had changed nothing. They were fine with it, and out of the blue, it got rejected. And it was early in the day, so clearly from one of the Eastern countries where you get that thing because of gay books. And I wasn't putting up with it. And they kind of escalated it. And it got approved in the end. It took a while. I didn't have ads for a few days, but you know, if you keep pushing it, they will sort it out.
They sometimes reject ads for me, and I resubmit the exact same thing, and it's fine because a different person approves it.
Yep.
Because I have a gun on one of my covers that I've run ads on, and that's a thing you're not meant to, or they don't like sometimes, but sometimes it's fine.
If you want,
sometimes it's a gun on the cover.
Oh,
you're not meant to have it pointing at the reader. They'll always reject that, but sometimes they just don't like a gun, or it's got a blood stain on it, and that's like,
oh god,
like a heap of ridiculous stuff like that.
No, the thing is, I don't. Thank you, Tara. Like I don't let them get away with it. Like I don't let them get away with it because I feel it's insane, especially because of what I write. I do not want to create that precedent. Yeah. I just don't. Because like it's dangerous. I feel like it's dangerous. Oh, come on, Sarah. I'm sorry. In real life, nobody fears me because I'm like I can't reach the top shelf to get a drink. So come on. But yeah, I'm pretty determined when it comes like that, because I was talking to a friend of mine whose book got switched to erotica for some reason, and she was like, "Yeah, but you see, this keyword triggers erotica," and it was BDSM. And I said, "Look here. These are their keyword recommendations for romance, which you have to include if the book is that. And BDSM is a subcategory of romance, so it shouldn't immediately trigger an erotica thing."
Yeah.
So I was pretty determined, and I was encouraging her to just go harsher in her emails and say, "Yeah, sure. The moment you move 50 Shades of Gay," no, that's a different book. There's actually a 50 Shades of Gay book, so I think I've also read it. I might have. If you move 50 Shades of Grey to erotica, that's fine, or Game of Thrones, because you know, kind of explicit and murderous. And I was like encouraging her, like, keep pushing, because people were checking what happened to E.L. James's books, because they stripped ranks from erotica books.
Yeah,
you no longer had the rank. So
they were in really weird categories for a while, weren't they? Like holiday, like weird things.
Yeah. They moved them to romance. Yeah, they moved the books to romance so that they kept their rank, and they wouldn't E.L. James and her publishers. So that was super, super nasty. Like you can't have special rules for certain people. That's just insane. She got the book out of erotica, because it really wasn't an erotic book. And the problem with that is that people who read erotica expect a certain thing. And if that's not there, they will A, return the book, B, give it a bad review.
Yeah.
And you cannot do anything about it because, they're entitled to that. They wanted something.
Yeah, exactly.
And that we were getting that something. And, oh, look, it's not that.
Yeah.
So, it's really weird sometimes what it happens. And I'm like, I will email everyone. Like, if I have to tag Jeff Bezos on Twitter, I will do that. Like,
email Jeff at Amazon.
Yeah.
If anything ever goes wrong, that's like my first. Yeah.
Because the first reply was not convincing, but they said they will escalate my ad issue to someone else.
Yeah.
First, they kind of stood their ground, saying that there are rules and whatever, but they will escalate it to someone to investigate.
Yeah.
Fine, but I was like, if you don't approve my ad, this gets escalated by me all the way up, and I will tweet it everywhere and tag all the LGBT rights magazines. Like I'm going to blood this time because it felt like I'm paying for you to advertise the book you've already advertised until like 6 hours ago. Because I usually created them the moment the old ad ended. I just, copied and resubmitted. That was all I did. And they were like, it's against our terms of service. We're not going to advertise that. Right. Nope, we're not having that. And the truth is, the more you submit campaigns for the same book, they're faster about approving them. Now it takes like 5 minutes to get my ads approved. Because I kept running them. But it's like sometimes you have to fight for things and just don't let them get away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was any other kind of book, I would resubmit like you did and get it approved. It's a problem. But because that was the only reason they could have rejected it, I didn't want to let it go. I just didn't. Why? I don't like you. What do you mean you can't have my book on your ads? Like, no. But it's pretty much, I think that's an issue a lot of authors have. And that's why there was the issue with books still being on sites and not being taken down, because people do not want to be confrontational, I think, about their books. But sometimes it serves you well. Sometimes it serves you well, and this comes from me. I'm shy as fuck in real life. I've worked hard. I've worked hard for dozens of years to get over how shy I really am. But if I feel something's unfair, that goes out the window. Like my mom had the shock of her life when I was taking my baccalaureate exams. That's something that you do at the end of high school.
Okay, right.
You take exams on certain topics and you get a diploma for it. And without that, you're not fully graduated.
Yeah, we have a similar thing here.
Yeah.
HSC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most students are smart. Most students pick exam topics to maximize their grade. Alina is not smart. Don't be like Alina. Alina thought she needed to challenge herself. She needed to freaking challenge herself. All the people in my class, I was in an intensive English humanities class that focused on foreign languages. My second language was French. We had 6 hours of English per week and 3 of French. So most of the people in my class went for an oral examination for French because, that was easier, and the written exam in English. What do you think Alina did? I switched them up because I needed to improve my French. Fucking idiot. And then the last topic I had to choose, we had, I think, 6 exams and subjects. something like that. So the last one I chose, I could have chosen Latin. I was part of the national Olympic team that went to international Latin contests, right? I had a scholarship, like full scholarship for a state university, which the state university is the free ones, like not the paid ones.
Yeah.
Are the best in Romania still. And at that time, they were way ahead of private universities. So I had a full scholarship. I wouldn't have to take an exam just because I took part in an international contest, and I could study. So you could say I kind of rocked Latin, like the high school level Latin that would have been tested for my baccalaureate exam. I went with chemistry. Because midway through high school, I decided I actually loved chemistry. So I get the grade for everything. And my grade, I will never freaking forget this for the rest of my life. We have a 1 to 10 grading system, 10 being the highest. And I got 8.60. And I stared at that grade and I was like, that's impossible. I shouldn't have had a grade below 9. That's impossible. I usually undergraded myself.
Yeah.
So if I said it couldn't be under 9, it couldn't. And my mom says, oh, yeah, but you have a pretty high average. I had like 9.5, something like that. What's it say? And my mom said, it's a good grade. Forget about it. No. No. I'm going to go discuss this grade with the freaking teacher who graded me. And I knew where the problem was. There was a certain term that was defined in 2 different ways in 2 different places in the book. And I asked for a definition. I was kind of wonky on the first one, so I used the second one. Yeah. And I knew that was the main problem. So I went to talk to this teacher who tried to tell me that, that's how it is. Look, here you wrote the wrong definition. And I asked why. Because that's not the definition we asked for. Which did you ask for? This one. How was I supposed to know? Does it say in the question which one I was supposed to write? No. Then how do you know? And I opened the book in front of her. Like, you see here? Is this the word you wanted me to define? Yeah. Is it defined correctly? Yeah, but this is not the one we wanted. Why? Where do you say that? And my mom was just looking at me like this shy kid that wouldn't go anywhere on herself, on her own. And she was like, who are you? Where's my daughter? And you can just accept the grade and go home. Or just keep going. And there will be 2 different teachers grading your paper. Yeah. And that's what I did. And I went to see the results. And the way this works in Romania is that you need at least 0.5 for them to alter your grade.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
They gave me 0.45 or 0.40, something like that. I think my grade was 8.65, and they said my grade should be 9.
Yeah.
No, 905. And so I got exactly 40.
Yeah.
0.40. And I was like, assholes. That's not enough to take my grade. But it was printed out and stuck to the, window of my high school that I was fucking right. I shouldn't have a grade lower than 9. So I took that and ran with it. I later found out that particular teacher had very firm beliefs, and she believed people who studied humanities, like myself, should never have a grade that's, 9 or higher in sciences.
Yeah.
And she was kind of big. She wasn't like this unknown teacher that nobody cared about. So politics and whatever, they gave me an answer that was kind of, but, keep your grade because we're not going to change it. So it sucked. That was the first time I was fucking determined about something. I mean,
you're not really like doing anything to dispel your reputation as being formidable and that everyone should fear you.
Just don't do something I think is wrong. But to be fair, it's usually things that I'm kind of in the majority about. Like, I don't think grading people based on your preconceptions, not their actual work, is fine.
Yeah.
And people tend to agree with that. I mean, I'm not insane. Well, not in this respect.
Yeah. No, I was like, well, this is the Senate of Madness live stream.
Yeah, no, not in this respect. I'm insane in many other ways. So, yeah, and I mean, I remember I was freaking shaking when I got out of there. I mean, while I was talking to her, I had this furious, determined look, but my voice was cracking. Because of course I was a shy, terrified kid. Like that hadn't changed overnight. But my mom, I mean, I can never forget that. My mom had a huge grin on her face the whole way back home. I think that was the first time she decided I was going to be all right on my own in Bucharest.
Oh,
like, it's okay. She's shy and everything, but
she'll be right.
Yeah. Okay, right? I kind of was. I took entrance exams to uni like 2 months after that. My mom went with me. So I needed my mommy there with me. But you know, the memory of my combative stance was fresh in her mind, so she didn't change her mind about letting me live on my own in Bucharest. So
yeah.
That's good.
Oh man.
Oh god, yeah. So use that, people. Like, I know it's hard, especially when you're shy as fuck, but fight for your stuff. Like, believe in them. And there's always Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, exactly. If all else fails, email Jeff.
You do realize he probably has like 3 assistants.
Oh yeah.
Go and they have like probably a sheet with like little dots with things that could go ballistic if they don't address them.
Yeah.
Like the scale of PR nightmares that can emerge from things like that, and they're like, oh, this is important. They're saying Amazon is anti-gay rights. Okay, we have to
yeah.
Do they have a case? Oh shit, yes they do. Their ad got rejected because they had the word gay in it. Oh.
Yeah, we should maybe do something about that.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. And we've rambled for an hour and got our courage up. Like now I'm confident enough to talk about our goals.
Are you gonna do? Who should go first? Which one of us should talk about our goals first? Do you want to go?
Wait.
Or do you want me to go?
Spoiler alert, we both failed miserably. I mean, we could end the stream here, but we won't. See, even my dog came to comfort me because he knows how badly I failed. So I have a list of goals, and it has like 15 on it.
Oh, wow.
Most of which are not done. Usually, as long as I get half of them done, I consider it a win.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first month in a long time where I'm losing publicly. Because I wanted to write Somewhere to Belong, write Flight of the Eagle, write Flyer Uprising. That's a projected 150,000 words. So not even the 200,000 words threshold. I wrote 7,000 words of Somewhere to Belong. It's projected to have like 60K, so I did great. I'm so close to finishing it. I'm halfway through Flight of the Eagle, so Warriors of Its Part 2. So that's a partial win. No, it's a fail, man.
Rounding up. Rounding up, it's a win.
Yeah, Lighter Uprising, I never even outline it, so that's good. I did a lot of editing this month though.
You got through a bunch.
Yeah, I did the gaming and IRL boss fight edit, which I don't know what I was thinking, but that took a week. Yeah. I did not plan for that. And I just finished The Edge of Hope last night.
Yeah.
Final edits, it's done. And I'm thinking I might try to edit the second book in the series today and tomorrow so that I can cross off another goal. That would be great. I'm never gonna do that because it's like a 70K book.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, especially since I have to format The Edge of Hope and everything and get it ready for publishing.
If only you had vellum, then it would take you 10 minutes to format.
I know, it's not the vellum part, it's me deciding on fonts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And just how I want to make it look. And what I add to the end of it.
Oh, like the back of book stuff. What's it called? Back matter. Yeah.
That. And I need to, oh shit, I forgot about that. I need to have my, how do you call it? Automation flow for the freebie giveaway.
Oh yeah.
That would help. That would really help. I have no idea what I'm doing with it because I had some plans. I wanted to have a first email that says hi to them and reminds them that they signed up, because people sometimes forget, and tells them like, you should unsubscribe if you don't like this. And then the next one was supposed to be an email with a promo code for the second Bad Blood book.
Yeah.
But I can't have that set up because Amazon exclusivity. So I'll find something else. Moving on, I had publishing goals. I've completed 1 of 4.
Well, that's a quarter.
I might complete the second one if I get The Edge of Hope released tomorrow.
Yeah.
The second 2 not happening. I had marketing goals. Okay, so it's actually 14 goals because the first goal I had, which was to launch the new website, has to be delayed, and not because of me. It has to be delayed because stupid European Union rules and legislations, which require some alterations to the website design, which can't be completed until MailerLite rolls out their new sign-up forms.
Oh, have they not done that yet?
No, the new forms will be out on May 10th.
Okay.
Because they will contain like all the information you put on your website about, all of that will be including right in the form. So you'll just copy some code and paste it on your website.
Right, okay.
So it will be nice.
Yeah.
So that I didn't. I might get to goal 12, which is to start the Insta freebie campaign for The Edge of Hope, if I manage. I had it's the first month ever I failed my YouTube goal.
I'm so proud.
Oh yeah, so it's the first time ever I failed my goal. I feel sad about that. Oh yeah, well, who cares?
No one on this.
I'll do better. I'll do better next time. So yeah, I did read the books I was supposed to read, so there's that.
Yeah.
Then again, I had the goal to read 4 books, so that's how I did. So I completely failed. If I'm super lucky today and tomorrow and pull 10K plus days, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not. I will finish the Warriors of This book. It's not happening, obviously, for reasons. But that's where I am with my goals. I'm on day 3 goals of 20.
Nice.
I might get to day 4. I might get to day 4, I think. So that's where I'm at. I went first. I bit the bullet. Not bought them.
Oh man. Well,
maybe that's my subconscious thinking. Kill yourself.
That's very dark.
Yeah, I shouldn't make jokes about things people say in games, right? I did not mean that. I'm sorry. For those of you not familiar, I just wrote a gaming and streaming related book. So I had to refresh my memory on things people say to players, and kill yourself noob happens a lot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So that's what the joke was about. I am joking. It's fine.
That book is called Gaming and IRL Boss Fights, if you want to.
Thank you.
It has beautiful formatting. I haven't read it yet. I own a copy, but I will read it.
Thank you for that. You're so nice.
That's all right. I'm just reminding you how to plug.
We are, I'm in Romania, Claire is in Australia, so.
Yeah.
I hope that answers your question. Okay, now you go talk about your failed goals.
Well,
I failed a lot.
Like I genuinely, apart from writing 200,000 words a month, I don't remember what my goals were at the start of the month. I have no clue. I don't even remember what book I wanted to get written, or books. I guess I wanted to write 3 or 4.
This is why you write down your goals. This is why.
But I got stuff done.
Just not what you wanted to.
Yeah, just really random stuff. Like I've got a website tagline now, and a new
I have one too.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, I wanted to say that we're talking wins. I did not publish what I was supposed to publish, but Mission Protect the X went wide. And I created accounts on all of those, but it's random and not what I was supposed to do. So yeah, keep going.
Yeah. What else? Oh, I put a new YouTube header up. That's a thing I did. I made a
Tamara.
Oh yeah.
Tamara, like we should start the club about field goals.
Yeah.
To be fair,
where most people are failing.
Yeah.
I'm on. What am I on? I'm on like 50-something thousand words for the month. I might hit 70 if I have a really good day tomorrow.
Yeah, true. I'm trying to figure. I'm at 26,000, so I might just maybe get to 40 and finish this novella if I'm lucky.
Yeah, 40 is decent.
Yeah, but I feel like that was like our how do you call it? Ongoing conversation for the month. What are you doing? Oh, this thing, which is clearly book and marketing related.
Yeah,
but it's not the thing we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
so
like there's just a bunch of different stuff that we had to do this month that neither of us remembered we were meant to do. Like I was putting together a review team, and then the laws changed, and I had to like do the privacy policy and the new sign-up form, and then I accidentally reset all my MailChimp forms and had to go through and do them all again.
Oh God, yeah. I did that too. I started an ARC review team, and I also thought it would be a great idea to have what do you call it? Mini tour for gaming and IRL boss fights, which reminds me, I should have had someone post about it yesterday. Yes, and someone else will post about it today. And they are both reviews, so should be interesting. I did that, so it's a lot of marketing stuff we did this month. I feel.
Yeah, I feel like we both did a ton of like important stuff that was not right.
Important, but it wasn't scheduled. And I think like I look at my goals and think, oh, I failed. But then I remember everything I did, how much of the editing bit I did, how much of the marketing part I did. And I kind of don't feel like I failed.
Yeah, that's my thing as well. Like I've still written a decent amount of stuff. I just randomly wrote a novella I wasn't expecting to write.
Yeah.
It's not quite done. I'm on like the second last chapter now. But
yeah,
you know, I feel like it's better for me to write that than what I was going to get done.
Yeah, true. So, Sarah, you can definitely finish tonight. And Tamara, you've got 40K. That's a lot, man.
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. I might
also to answer Urban and Spiel, or Urban Spiel. I don't know. If I messed up your name, I apologize. So I don't know how to answer that. When it comes to writing, we type.
Yeah,
and
or dictate.
We're so extra. That's what I wanted to say. We're so extra that even typing is too much from us, so we're dictating. That's not the reason why we dictate, but yeah, I will be doing a series on bullet journals on my website, so feel free to watch that if you think it helps. I'm not as much of a connoisseur as you are. I just bought stuff that looked pretty. By the way, remember all the holes I talked about? I got 2 more pens. I got 2 fine liners. One of them is silver. The other one is gold.
Nice.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
I have a problem. Clearly, but yeah, we'll deal with that. So yeah. But you also did, like, Claire did a shit ton of covers this month.
Oh yeah, so many for books that are not going to be released until like 2020.
Well, I don't know, man, because if we do manage to release 20 books this year and then another 20 next year, they might be released in 2019.
That's true. So, they were meant to be 2018 originally. Until I accidentally started 2 new series.
Yeah, that's fascinating. That's how you do it, right?
Yeah. I still haven't quite announced what I'm writing currently. We did accidentally nearly announce it in that one live stream.
And you posted it on in your group.
Yeah, my secret group though. So
yeah, so maybe you should announce that.
Yeah,
maybe you should announce that so people look forward to it, like, clearly.
Yeah. I probably should. I might announce it when I have the pre-order up.
Yeah. 2 new series, Tamara. 2 new series. She accidentally started 2 new series.
Yeah.
To be fair, I only thought of an entire series.
Yeah.
And the series will be called Just Don't. And the books will be Don't Call Me Kid, Don't Push Me Away, and Don't Underestimate Me.
That's great. Oh, it's beautiful.
And I have like the basic outline, and the story revolves around this relatively young guy. He's in his early 20s. He's got this really strong, dominant personality, and he just kind of barges in the life of his older brother's ex, who he feels has been treated miserably. They're divorcing and stuff, and he's also been in love with him. So, and he's kind of that strong, determined guy that doesn't take shit from anyone, and that's what prompted the first title of the first book, because the former brother-in-law calls him Kid.
Yeah.
It may or may not be loosely inspired by one of the couples in an anime series that I enjoy a lot. It's called The World's Greatest First Love. And it might be about a first high school high school student and then college student that is crushing on his sister's ex-husband, who's like a university professor.
Yeah.
Who's like kind of caught in this whirlwind of a kid who decides they should be together. So, yeah, I might have spent a lot of time thinking about that, and I might have decided to hurry up and write the witch series faster.
Yeah, I think you should.
I think
yes, 2 new extra series. That is a little extra.
I think that's a little extra should be like the tagline for this stream. Don't you think, Tamara? I mean, like, look at our camp goals.
Yeah.
By the way, Claire, we have like 2 months to prepare, and you'll be back in July, right?
Yeah. Like halfway through.
No, we can't do it then.
What aren't we doing? Oh, camp, like daily.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking of challenging us to go for 250,000.
Maybe we should try 150.
No. Why? What's the fun in that? Like,
well, because then like because I'll only have like half the month at home. 150 in 2 weeks is a big goal.
Oh God, we could.
Yeah,
we could do that.
Yeah,
like we could go for 150 in 2 weeks, which would be like insane.
Yeah,
let's do that. Let's do that.
Woo! All right.
And I will be nice to myself, and for the first 2 weeks, my goal would be like 50K.
Yeah.
Because no peer pressure, so I'm not getting more done.
Yeah. And I'll just see what I get. And then maybe count that towards my 150.
Obviously. Because the only declared goal would be the 150 that we actually have for the second half of. Yeah, that's perfect. We're ready for camp then.
Woo! And we have 2 live streams then as well. And we have 2 live streams next month, right?
No, we have one.
We have one.
One next month?
Yeah, one.
No, we have one Descent into Madness live stream one next month, and it will be on
the 13th? Maybe? I can't see a calendar. I marked it, I think.
I have no clue.
Okay, I'll look. Yeah, the 13th. Sunday the 13th.
Yep, Sunday the 13th. And then we'll have
June.
There won't be any in June because Claire's away.
Yeah, and then the 15th and the 29th in July.
Yep. Plus, in May, we'll have a shit ton of live streams that will be write-ins.
Yeah, we're going to do...
So we will have Tuesday... Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Tuesday on my channel, Wednesday on Claire's channel. Then we'll have Saturday on my channel, Sunday on Claire's channel.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. That sounds right. I
have to check something. Wait.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you not want to because you have your other streams?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out when that's happening.
Yeah.
But no, that already happened. My next one is May 13th, so it's still plenty of time. So, yeah.
Your next one is May 13th. That's okay.
Wait, no.
That's this next stream.
No, my next one is May 20th.
Okay.
No, I was right about May 13th, the one with you, but we can't do it that weekend. So we'll have Tuesday and Wednesday this week, first mine, then yours, then Saturday and Sunday next week, sorry. Then again, Tuesday and Wednesday, and we can do Friday and Saturday if you're willing to give up a day of your weekend.
We'll see how organized I am before I have to go.
If not, we're doing it Saturday and just have the normal Descent into Madness stream on Sunday. And for the next week, if Claire's not going insane with travel arrangements, we might do a couple more. So if you failed at camp, like we did, there's a lot of making up for it time in May with our write-ins, which are at impossible hours. We know that. No, Sarah, we don't need to cancel absolutely anything because we do them in the morning. So
yeah, so good.
We're fine. Like yours is like Friday evening, and the one with Sarah, with Claire, is next day in the morning, and then I have the one in the afternoon with you guys. So it's perfectly fine. I can't wait. I decided I love live streaming a lot because there's no editing.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? So yeah, we don't need to cancel absolutely anything, and I'm not canceling anything anymore. Like, no. I think I have guests. I think I have visitors or something because my dog is going insane. But we don't care about that. I just apologize if he's making too much of a ruckus.
Yeah, they're great.
Sorry. So yeah, that's the great, amazing plan we have for May, and it will be awesome. By the way, we did do some write-ins which we kept to ourselves.
Yeah,
and that is why we got so high up in our word count.
Yeah, we've been going really well. We did a couple live, and then we've done a couple that weren't live, and then we skipped a day. Was it just one day? Because of me?
Yeah, just one day, which was your weekend. So I think that's fine.
Yeah. But that's been really good. We've been getting like actually some words done. Very exciting.
Yep. Because my plans for May are to, what do you call it? Read through and edit the chunk I already have of book 3 of the Bad Blood series. I've got like 30,000 words, I think.
Yeah.
Already. And so I will edit that and go through it and then complete it. I also have to, but that's like later in the month. I have to write Flyer Uprising because I have to at least launch the pre-order at the end of June.
Yeah.
And release it in July. And then I might just jump straight into the Witch series, or I might take a quick detour to finish the werewolf book, but I might not.
I don't know what I'm doing now.
I might not. I do have to release these two because I promised a June release for the 3rd book in the series for Clare Chronicles.
Yeah.
So I want to at least have the pre-order in June, so people don't hate me that much. And I'm going to do that first, and then I have to finish freaking Bad Blood because the plan is to have book 1 out tomorrow.
Night, Sarah.
Have a good night, Sarah, and we'll catch you on the next one, wherever it is. If you're doing a stream later tonight, maybe start earlier so I can write with you. I'm fine with that. Because she usually does them like really late at night, and I can't be awake. I can do it once a week, but that's the extent of it. But if she doesn't, either way, I watch them, and I did that with Tamara's stream too. I watched them the next day and do sprints with them.
Yeah.
Or just edit through the entirety of it if I'm editing. So it's fun. I feel like I'm not working alone.
Yeah, exactly. You can pretend it's live.
Yeah.
I do that as well.
Okay. So, yeah, like I said, The Age of Hope should be out tomorrow. Then I will have the pre-order for The Breaking of Bonds on Amazon and then release it everywhere on May 20. And on May 20, when The Breaking of Bonds releases, I will have the pre-order for book 3, which will be out in a month or 2.
Yeah.
Depends. But still, it will be kind of a nice flow to it, which I think would work. And after that, there will be obviously a box set.
Yeah.
Like this completes the first arc. This completes the first arc of the series, so it works perfectly.
Yeah.
This was intended to be a trilogy, and now I'm not sure it will be. I mean, it will be a series of trilogies, maybe.
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
Because there may or may not be an idea for a subsequent set of 3 books featuring one of the characters from the first 3. There may or may not have been a lot of me laying around and thinking about it and planning it. So, Tamara, you said thinking up 2 new series is extra. Well, to be fair, I only thought of them. Claire actually started work on them.
Yeah, I made covers. Started writing them immediately. Discarded everything else I was meant to be doing.
Yeah,
it's okay. I think this one I'm doing at the moment is definitely a good idea. Mostly because when Alina gets to the end of my latest Charlie book, she's going to be real annoyed. So announcing it now, it's a Charlie novella.
Now, after seeing everyone say they should fear me and whatever, now I understand why you're so worried about this. But relax. I'm still not making enough money to just randomly get on a plane and come to Australia. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
The thing is, like, at the end of that book, I had a lot of emails and messages from people who liked the book, but may have cried.
Oh, God.
Hilarious for a book written by me. This is the only book it will ever happen in.
I'm thinking about it. No, I've squeezed some tears, I think.
Yeah.
I think I've done that.
For sure.
Quite a bit.
I write comedy, so.
Because I'm awful, that's why.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people who kind of cried at the start of Strength to Let Go, so.
Yeah. I was just thinking that, like, surely.
You know what? You know what's funny? Like, I wrote those scenes with Gackt's returner blazing out of my everything, like my phone, my headphones, everything. It was just going on repeat, all in all.
Yeah.
And I was writing these scenes and crying my eyes out. She's absolutely fantastic. Because the thing with Shiki is I used him as a role play character. So I spent a lot of time with him.
Yeah. And he's so sad.
It felt different. And he is so fucking broken. At the beginning of the book, he's so broken. And I was so crying through that. And I was like, oh my freaking God. That was a Nano project, by the way.
Oh, wow.
It was, I mean, I used it as a Nano project because I knew I had to send it out to my publisher soon.
Sure.
And I remember that was one of the books I wrote like a gazillion words on the last day, something like 10,000.
Yeah, nice.
Just make it to 50K. And then I spent another day writing like 14K to just finish it because it's not a 50K book. It has 60 plus, I think.
Yeah.
So that was fantastic. But yeah, I kind of love that story and it touched me in a very special way. And she is my favorite. From all of the characters I've ever written, he's kind of the closest to my soulmate. Like,
okay.
That's like, if he was alive, yeah.
I bet you can guess mine.
Let me see if I can get it in one try. Is it Adam?
How did you know?
It's not obvious at all. But yeah, Shiki is like perfect. And that's why he kind of plays a big role in all the subsequent books.
Yeah.
Like in Lit to Follow, he shows up quite a lot.
Right.
And he's part of the action and everything. In the third book, which is like his son's story, he's there, obviously. And then the fourth book will actually be a story that happened way before the first one. Because it would be the story of his twin, Vix, and the Stewart guy.
Yeah.
Where I will get the pleasure of writing bad Shiki. Because he was like completely against his brother and he goes there to challenge him. And that's when Vix like wipe the floor with him. And I've mentioned this before, but Shiki kind of had a thing for Vix. Like, it was the first time, because if people didn't know, because they didn't read my books, Shiki's bisexual. So yeah, he had a kind of a thing for her, and she was the first person he thought to be decent to the point, because of things happening, like the way I set up my universe, there are heat seasons that affect male and female. Like when the heat season strikes in spring, like everybody just spends a month having sex.
That's so good.
What I do. And it's especially hard for unmated wolves. That's quite interesting. So in the middle of all that, Vix is kind of upset, and they run into each other on a hallway, and they kind of make out for a bit, but Shiki steps back because he knows she'd actually prefer to be making out with his twin.
Yeah.
Which is a good move, but I think it's the first one. Shiki does something for someone else than himself. Because he's a bit of a bastard at times, and especially then.
Good night.
Good night, Tamara.
Good luck with your words. And thank you for wishing us good luck with our craziness.
Yeah. We were planning on doing some sprints too, but we've been talking to close to 2 hours, so we'll probably do sprints in hour 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take like a intermission break.
Yeah.
And then come and write. So yeah, it's an interesting book to write, and it's weird to go back to that. It was supposed to be the first book, and then I ran into, and Shiki was like, fuck that, I'll go first. Oh, by the way, I did get a lot of crap for that book. Because it just drops you in the middle of a
right in the middle.
I
think you told me that already. Yeah. You warned me before I read it because you were worried.
Yeah. I know there were a lot of people who didn't have a problem with that because, I did explain stuff, but
exactly.
I kept looking for a first book in the series, and this is the first one. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the only other way to do it would have been to have like 2 chapters of info dumping, and I didn't want that. And I tried to. It was an interesting experiment because I tried to start at this point in the action when he's super devastated and stuff, and then remember everything and the context the way it comes back to haunt him.
Yeah.
So to me, it was like, oh my God, I'm having this brilliant idea. I should definitely do it. And to some reviewers was, what's this crap?
Oh, man.
So yeah, I had to warn you. I mean, I initially thought I did a pretty good job at adding details and explaining everything along the story.
Yeah,
but then the more people complained about it, the more I started to doubt myself, because it happens sometimes. Also, you have to remember this was my second full-length gay romance release.
Right. Sure.
And my first werewolf book. So I was worse at taking some criticism, not internalizing it and thinking I did things wrong.
Yeah. Fair enough. But now, now we're at the point where when someone says something about the books, we're like, you're wrong. It's fantastic. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah. Because then there are people saying that Brandon is supposed to be this mature guy who had a lot of responsibility, and then he acts like a child in relationships. And I'm like, I grew up super fast. I'm a disaster in relationships. And I was for a long time, because when you grow up fast and get adult responsibilities you shouldn't have, you have no freaking time to learn how to have healthy relationships. That's the problem here. So we have these 2 characters who had to grow up fast and fend for themselves. earlier than anyone. Like, you know, so they had no time for relationships, and that comes with consequences. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's all right. I know they're wrong. You know they're wrong, so it's fine.
Oh God. We're going to get so much crap for the things we say. By the way, I don't think anyone is wrong or right. I think everyone has their opinion on a book, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's a personal thing. You can't.
Exactly. But also, it does help if you just pretend that everyone is wrong.
Yes.
As the writer.
It helps a lot. And the point is, like, some things you have to take like badges of honor. So when 1-star Wendy hit me, I felt really great. For those of you who don't know who 1-star Wendy is, she's a reviewer called Wendy who goes through random gay romance books and 1-stars them. And I wasn't included before because I wasn't important enough to blip on her radar. And when I did, it felt so good. For once, something that happened on Goodreads that was bad is actually good.
I nearly went to Goodreads today, and then I stopped myself, and I was so proud.
Oh, I'm so not. I'm going to go at the end of the month, add the books I've read.
Yeah.
And it will be the last month when I track them on Goodreads. I'll just take the number of the books I've read, write it somewhere, and then where are you, my pretty? I think no, it's not this one. There you go. And after that, where are you? There we go. To color it.
Nice.
Like the dog. I stole this layout from Books and Lala. Obviously, hers is prettier. But I think I did okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Like, I like it. You're ugly, not my drawing. Oh God.
Oh,
like, I know I have no doodling skills whatsoever. I used to, but for some reason I stopped drawing at a certain point in my life. For the same reasons I hated chemistry. I used to do really bad in chemistry in secondary school and my first year of high school.
Yeah.
And then I became the best in my class. I discovered, oh, I actually enjoy this a lot. Some people, most often me, are ridiculous. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. That's what we're here for. This is the place for it.
Yep.
This
is the place where we are ridiculous. I absolutely love it because I feel so at home. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Right. Okay. I talked about my plans for next month. You delight us with what your plans are.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm releasing this novella next month. Yeah.
Nobody knows anything about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I like finish writing it tonight and have it ready by tomorrow, which is a possibility because it's quite short.
How short?
It's like 25,000.
Okay. Yeah, that could work.
Yeah. I'm on the last scene. So I'll definitely finish writing it tonight, but whether I'll want to edit it is another thing.
True.
So I could publish it. I have the cover because I've got covers for everything for the next million years. But yeah. My paranormal romance. Probably release one of them next month towards the end when I'm overseas. Or at least put it up on pre-order. And then,
I think you should definitely put it on pre-order if you're away.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it at least a month of pre-order, I think. So it just depends on when I finish it, when it goes up. And then I think I'm gonna give it 2 weeks between subsequent books in that series.
That's nice. That's awesome. I can't wait for you to do a rapid release like that.
Yeah, I was gonna do 1 week, but then I was like, I'm gonna be away, and it would prolong the hot new release section.
No, it's perfect, but I would recommend you having the pre-order live when the first book
releases. So I'm gonna put up the pre-order for the first book, and then get the links for everything, and have all the pre-orders up. Yeah,
I get it. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And then we'll see what I get written while I'm away. And then I'll come back and write 3 novels in 2 weeks.
We're definitely doing that. So my plan is... Wait, Where are you? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so my plan is in May to finish those 2 books that I mentioned, and then start on the witch book, and then in June write 2 more, and then in July start releasing them.
That's so exciting.
I think depends on how I do in terms of income, because covers and editing are expensive. In case you didn't know that, it takes money to publish books. So
that's one goal that I achieved this month. I'm like still on track to triple last year.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I made it on first quarter. The first quarter of the year was 3 times as high as the one last year. This quarter, it really depends on how May and June do.
May and June were really good months for me last year, so I was worried that I wouldn't triple, but I'm looking like I'm going to. So that's exciting.
Awesome. That's definitely awesome. Here's to all the wide income that's going to hit me. Hopefully.
Yeah. Kobo is great.
Yeah, Kobo's awesome. Amazon is awesome too, but...
Yeah. Kobo cares about you more.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm having a polyamorous relationship with public sites at this point. And I started as a monogamous relationship with Amazon, and then was one of those awful people who changes their mind midway through the relationship and disappoints their partner.
I mean, I did it too, and Amazon didn't seem to care. So
yeah.
If anything, they like me better now.
Well, Amazon is actually polyamorous too, because all of the 6 million authors.
Yeah.
But by the way, just so that my words are not taken out of context, I don't think there's anything wrong with polyamory or open relationships. I just think you should be open about that aspect of your life from the start when you meet someone new. Because I've been watching some YouTube videos. By the way, this is a reason why I decided to unsubscribe from a channel I had been following for 2 years. And the guy was interviewing this psychologist, expert, whatever, and they were talking about how to bring the possibility of an open relationship to a new partner. And he never advised to tell them from the start. She was like like a month in, you can bring this into conversation and say, look, this is what I would like us to try, but it's fine. We don't have to do it now. We don't have to do it forever. And I was like, wow.
Yeah. No. From the start.
When you start dating, you should tell them.
Yeah.
That's the kind of relationship you want, because some people are okay with it. Some people aren't. And the moment you let them get involved in something and then spring this on them, that's emotional blackmail.
Yeah.
It's actually emotional abuse. So fuck off.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe. I'm sorry. That's how I see it. It's not that I'm against open relationships or polyamory or things like that. That's really not the case. I am writing a threesome. in my book. And by threesome, I mean a three-way relationship. That's perfectly fine. It's nothing wrong, but they do know from the start, like before they actually get into the relationship. That's my point.
Yeah.
Be honest. Don't try to trick people into something they don't want.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Be open.
And if you're an expert psychologist who advises people to trick others into things, you should quit your job. Close down the business. Go farm or something. I don't know. You're definitely in the wrong line of business. Ares, gata. Okay, good boy. He'll be quiet for like 20 seconds.
Ah.
Yeah, that was my point with it. But oh my god, like in a way, I can't wait. Like I have this excitement.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
Like, it's so exciting.
Yeah.
So many sites to check.
Oh god, yeah.
That's my favorite thing. Get to do
like
6 different sites every morning.
Yeah, the past few days I was kind of obsessively checking Amazon because of the sale and everything.
Oh yeah.
But normally I just start my morning and first I check the Kindle Reports page and book report.
Yeah.
I check those.
I start
and then they're next to each other, so I refresh them. Right. But Kindle Reports refreshes faster. That's why I check it first.
Right, sure.
And then I go to Smashwords and D2D and Kobo and Publish Drive. Rarely.
Yeah.
There's not much happening.
$50 there now. I'm so excited. Nice. It's starting to work. I think the promo I did helped. The ENT probably. Or Book Raid, both of them.
Yeah. I'm going to do that. By the way, if you like urban fantasy, I will have an Insta Freebie giveaway.
Woo!
Probably tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. No. God, please let it be tomorrow. Yeah, I'm insane. I know. It's fine. It's fine. We're used to that, right? So we're just at hour 2. So I propose we take a 5-minute bathroom break.
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
And then we come back.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a little sign and see if this works.
Oh god. And shove it, put it on the camera.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, I should do that too.
Let's see if this works. Hold on.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, it's back to front. I didn't think of that. Oh well.
No, I can see it perfectly. Well, I used to. Now I can't.
It stopped. It's too close, isn't it? No, the light's too much.
That's better. And I will mute myself first, and then you say something so that the camera stays focused on you.
Okay.
Wait. Muting now.
Okay. All right.
Mike, if you haven't seen it, you would love it. Every time Sarah steps up to the podium, I get excited because I'm not really sure what we're going to get.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We're getting a bunch of lies or divided into softballs.
All right. Just while we wait for Alina to get back, I guess we'll write for a bit. So let's go.
So my dog abandoned me because my mom is cooking in the kitchen. So she was like, "Bye, Felicia." I've upgraded my bottle. I have an even bigger one now.
Nice.
I should buy one like yours. That's so cute and nice. And it work.
It's a Tupperware one, so it'll last forever.
Obviously. So for the next whatever long the stream goes, let's do like 15 minutes of talking. Well, 10 more now. 15 minutes of writing.
Yeah, sure.
So we're moving into the writing part. So if you want to write with us, that would be better than to write on your own.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Not like everyone's already like asleep and stuff. I mean, there's at least one more person watching this stream.
Yeah. Someone lurking.
It's okay. Oh my God, why is my ear itching now? Like, I think I'm getting into the whole allergy season thing.
Yeah.
Because all morning it was my nose that was itching, and now just other random parts of my body. For reasons unknown.
Oh man.
Let me just move my, oh God. I will have to shift stuff around when the sun moves more.
Okay.
It's already starting to be on this side.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not far enough that if I move this, it won't just,
Yeah.
send its lightsaber towards me.
Oh.
So yeah, we have incredibly well thought out plans for next month. We're definitely not going to make the same mistake we made this month, which was to overplan and not even include things we actually did. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, at least we know we'll be writing something.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
so we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We announced the stream date, so
yeah,
we have to. Peer pressure and shame are writers' best friends.
You should get get that quote done up on Canva for Instagram, like pretty little graphic that you send out. Peer pressure and shame.
Yeah. A writer's best friend. It's true though, because whenever I see people writing, like be it live or in writings or talking on YouTube about how much they've written, I feel ashamed of my progress.
Yeah.
And then when I am with other people and we're doing writings, it's peer pressure that works. So they are my best friends. I'm sorry. It's just the way life is when you're me and lazy.
Oh man.
Thank God I'm not alone in that. Because that would be awkward. So I'll be there like, shame and peer pressure, am I right? And everybody else from their computer where they're drafting furiously and go like, what are you talking about? We all have our life together and we all do everything on time. Like, go away.
No one gets anything done on time, surely.
I mean, when I see certain people who have everything clearly scheduled and they never miss anything, and they look like they have their shit together, I'm like, why was it again that I didn't want to grow up? I mean, I know I don't want to still, but why? Like, adulting is hard.
Yeah.
Right. Most things are hard in life. Another cliche from me.
Peer pressure and shame and everything's hard.
Adulting is hard. It's the hardest thing ever. Because like being a dumbass kid is just so fun. You just do shit with no care in the world for consequences until you see your mother looking at you like she's going to rip your head off. Then you realize, oh, consequences. Luckily for me, my parents didn't know half of the things I got up to as a kid. If they knew, they would have prohibited me from going out of the house. I'm pretty sure. I did tell you the story about our playground being a construction site, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they were building the school that's kind of like in that direction, like 50 meters away, something like that. A bit more. But anyway, they built that for a couple of years, and that was our playground. I remember there were just rows of concrete blocks, and they were kind of propped against each other, and there was this small corridor between them, and that's where we ran through. Because that was safe.
Oh, wow.
That was super safe. Jesus Christ. And our parents thought we were like just here behind the building, playing in the garden. Sure. I mean, like, I'm thinking about it now, and I think if kids these days would try to do the shit we did, and their parents let them, it would be like a case of mass taking over from the state just taking the kids into care. Like, but it's impossible to do what we did because we played in the street.
Yeah.
And if we like played football for 3 hours, maybe we had to stop once for a car to pass. Maybe. If it was the weekend, not even that. Right now, they kind of pass every 30 seconds. So that's not going to happen.
And then the occasional horse and cart. Just
No, they were coming by, but they were more to sell stuff because nobody recycled plastic then.
Yeah.
I don't think we had plastic bottles. For what? Milk came in glass bottles, and it wasn't that often that we got milk. At the stores, I mean. No.
Yeah.
And we sometimes had the Pepsi bottles. When we had Pepsi in stores, that was a big thing. Communism. It sucks. Yeah. By the way, the reason there were no cars wasn't that people didn't have money to buy the cars. They did. They just had to wait for years until they got a car. Sometimes they had to wait for years for a freaking phone line to be installed. So, because all the cars they made, they pretty much sold abroad.
Yeah.
Because they made more money that way. So, yeah, it was a ridiculous time. Most people had enough money to buy anything, but they had nothing to buy with it. It was ridiculous. So, yeah, that was my childhood.
My childhood was country Australia, so snakes and spiders and stuff.
Oh no, I spent all summers in the countryside as well.
Yeah.
I mean, until my parents divorced, I spent them with my father's parents, my grandparents on his side, and they had this huge garden. It was huge, like truly huge. At least it felt immense at that time. But they weren't really allowing us to go outside and play.
Yeah.
So it was fun when my cousin was there, but when I was alone, it was boring as hell. So I made friends with the local cowboy. Well, I'd like to say the job of taking care of cows is glamorous in Romania, but no. It's like being a nobleman and playing with the kids of the help. That's how people saw it, especially my grandparents. Because my grandfather was like the headmaster of the school. Right. My grandmother was a teacher, and I was playing with the kid of the person who took care of the cows. That was amazing. I didn't care. It was the only kid my age.
Yeah.
For the 10-mile radius.
Oh, it's 6:15. Should we go?
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
I'll
tell the rest of the story. I have it ready too.
Okay, you go. You go.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
It would help if I had Scrivener open. Let's go. I'll catch up.
Okay.
And that's time.
Woo. All right.
I've got 530. And Autumn is here. Hi, Autumn. How are you? Yes, it's super late for you. What are you doing? Why aren't you asleep? Are you writing with us?
I'm just calculating how many words.
Yeah, no. Take your time.
$474.
Nice. We both did rather well today.
Whew.
We're starting our next sprint at 1:45, whatever time it is for you. Just FYI.
3 a.m. Oh my
wow.
God. Oh my God.
That's insane. That's insane. You should be in bed. You should be asleep now, but we do appreciate you're here with us. I mean, we're on hour 3 of our stream, and we're having fun so far.
Yeah.
I mean, we spent the first 2 hours talking about how we failed. Anyway, to continue my story.
Yeah.
I wasn't going out much. My grandparents on my father's side. But then after their divorce, I started spending more time with my other grandmother.
Yeah.
And it was kind of the land of the free for me. I could do whatever I want. So I would get up in the morning, eat as fast as I could, and then go outside and play with the kids. And we'd go to the nearby forests and the nearby creek and did a lot of crazy stuff, which probably weren't that safe. And by not being safe, I mean, the worst thing that could have happened to us was maybe encountering a snake. Not venomous, or stray dog. That was the extent of it.
Yeah.
At that point, until I became a teenager, and then I thought maybe running through the woods with boys wasn't the smartest idea I could have. But that was way later on. So yeah, that was like insane how cool it was to just walk for an hour and a half and go to the forest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be bothered now. I'd drive there. I'm not sure I can, but I could take a cart there if any was passing by.
Oh, that's great.
There is this old road that connects the station to the forest somehow, but it's not easy to navigate. Maybe in the summer, if it doesn't rain.
Yeah.
Really tiny and not the best ever. I'm sure there are some access roads that I don't know of, but not straight from my grandmother's village. And it used to be super fun. Also, everything that mattered had to be done while in a tree. Like you couldn't do it on the ground like a normal person. No, you have to be in a tree. We read in trees, chatted in trees. We ate cherries in trees, obviously. Sour cherries, actually. But yeah, I had my perfect spot that I could lie on and just read the book for a few hours in a tree.
That's great.
No, that's insane. But my mom was okay about it. My aunt was a bit worried, and she would call my mom and she was like, hey, she's insane. She's climbing all the trees. What if she falls? And my mom was like, well, I did that when I was her age, so let her be.
Yeah.
But it was fun because there were people from the village kind of spread out through the country. So there weren't like more than 2 kids from the same city or same area. So that was cool. Also, if that never happened, it might have taken me longer to start writing, because I said this before. I started writing because a cute boy I liked said we should write a book together. Because yeah, that's a thing that people decide to do.
Yeah.
Other than when they don't have computers and anything.
That's how I started writing the Charlie books as well.
What, with a boy?
No, not with a computer. I just did it because we didn't have any books. I'd read all of them. And so I was like, well, I better write one.
Oh my God. Yeah. It was awful back in the time of libraries. We had this tiny library in the village, and it was my favorite ever because it wasn't the most organized one, and I could just go through the shelves, and they were like really close together, and I could just pick whatever book I wanted. Especially when this guy was with me, because he was older.
Yeah.
So nobody cared what books we picked, and if it was just too adult for me, I'd give it to him.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't interested in stuff like that. I mean, I read I, Robot when I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
In that library, but I was interested in that sort of thing, like sci-fi and adventure stuff, and no romance. I remember I have a book here, which I should reread at some point. I think it's called The Women in the Dunes. It's by Kobo Abe. I'm not sure what the title in English is. And that book he got, and he enjoyed it terribly. And he was talking about it all the time. I was like, what the fuck? I have to get it. So the first summer after he stopped coming there for the summer, I was like 12. So I went and got the book and read half of it. And I was like, this is crap. What the hell is this? Like, what do I care? It's so not interesting. And I gave it back. The only reason I read the book was because I missed him, obviously. Yeah. And then I bought it as an adult and read it. And I was like, well, actually, this is a good book, but clearly not something I would have been into as a kid. Like, there was no sword fighting. Like, there was no policing or mystery and no adventure. Like, who cares about this guy who's stuck with a woman at the bottom of a pit and they have to dig out sand all the time? And if they don't dig out the sand, they don't get water. Okay, great. So it was fun. It was a fun time. I don't think I will be able, if I ever have kids, I don't think I will be able to raise them in a similar environment. A, because it no longer exists. B, because the authorities might have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Also, I'd have a problem with it. I'd be worried.
Yeah, exactly.
Knowing what I was getting up to, I'd be worried sick of a spawn of mine doing crazy stuff. Like,
oh man,
I was like so insane. I think I won't be able, if I have kids and they get to the point where they can walk.
Yeah,
I'll go insane with worry. I mean, they don't even have to do worse things than I did. What I did is crazy enough. Like, fine. Jesus fucking Christ. So what did you get up to as a kid in the countryside?
I mean, I read books mostly.
So you had the entire countryside to explore, and what you did was read.
I mean, I did. I went outside sometimes.
When you ran out of books?
Yeah, pretty much. Or when I was in trouble, my parents wouldn't send me to my room; they'd send me outside. So, like, that never seemed like a punishment to me. I was like, all right, that's where all my good stuff is. I'll just go there and have fun.
See, this is where you went wrong. You can go outside and take your books with you.
Yeah. I do that. I used to do that a bit. I didn't always stay inside.
I mean, that's what we did for most of the day, because we'd play in the morning and in the evening. Yeah. But throughout the day, we'd find a shaded place and read. Yeah. Most of the time was in the shade because we were in the tree. But if we grew numb, we'd just spread a blanket on the grass on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And sit under a tree and read because it was too hot for anything else.
Yeah.
So we spent a lot of time reading in the summer. But I should say this was pre-cell phones, pre-computers in every household. And I'm not that old. It's just that I was born in a weird country.
Yeah. The place I was is the same. But mostly just because of my parents. Also, internet and mobile coverage is not very good in Australia. It's terrible. Okay. So
it's also huge. Like Australia is also huge.
Yeah.
We have no excuse.
Yeah.
We absolutely have no excuse. We're tiny. But I don't think that hurt me in any way. And I'm thinking of being very aware of how much time kids spend on TV and computers and stuff like that. I don't think you should not let them touch any technology, obviously, but I'm not a fan of kids having phones and doing whatever they want with them either.
Yeah.
Especially before they even go to school. Like,
oh, yeah.
That, I don't know. It's just my take on it. But I mean, they'll do plenty of that when they grow up.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we do now. Like,
so, important question. The most important question I have for you. Did you have horses growing up?
Yeah. Before I was born, it was a horse, like stud farm. But then when I was a kid, they were just like getting out of horses. So we had ponies. But I was never like a rider. Like I sat on them sometimes. But I didn't ride horses. I preferred the quad runner.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Makes sense.
I still hate really fast and it was fun. So
yeah, obvious. I would have taken the horses because I don't think anything else could have existed at that time here, because that was capitalist technology. We don't like capitalist technology. But yeah, no. When I was growing up, there weren't a lot of like livestock and animals in general in the countryside, because everything belonged to the state.
Yeah.
So people had no land of their own other than what they had in their backyard.
Yeah.
And people in the countryside would work the land that the state owned and then get some, I don't know, rations out of it. But the cows were state owned. Everything was state owned. So it was very rare for a family to have a cow or a horse of their own. It wasn't that common.
Yeah.
We sometimes had pigs, but those were bred to, eat.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know how that hurts you.
You know they're my favorite animals.
Yeah, but you have to remember they're pretty easy to feed because they're omnivorous. So
yeah.
So we were kind of starving because there was nothing in the shops. So at that point, I don't think we cared much.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, raising pigs and eating pork is a huge thing here. Like, they try to change some things about it, which I wasn't completely against, but it's part of our cultural heritage. So not even the EU can regulate it.
Yeah.
But there are some crazy stories about Romanians living in the States, for example, and trying to get a live pig, so that they can, murder it and eat it, basically. But the thing is that there is no legal way to do that in the States other than buying it from a pet shop. Which some people did. They did an entire documentary about it.
Oh, wow.
How they did that. And then the authorities came to ask them about the pig. And I was like, I ate him like ages ago. Look at this belly. Probably here. And of course, the American authorities were absolutely horrified. But, cultural heritage, what are you going to do about it? Crazy Romanians bought a pig to just fatten it up and eat it for Christmas.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, insane. It's freaking insane. mean, I want to find the documentary and watch it because it's insane. We're insane.
Everything's gonna be fine.
It's like, I mean, funny story.
We went late. It's 6:46. Okay. Quick, we gotta go.
Okay, let's go with another one. Okay. Write people, write all the words, and by that I mean dream them in your sleep, probably.
Yeah, everyone's fallen asleep by now.
We're still going strong, so it's fine. And that's time.
Whew. What am I on?
Oh, really? 563.
521.
Nice.
Yeah.
We both did better than the last time.
Yeah.
And I finally got 1,000 words for the day.
Yay. I'm on 2,800 for the day.
Nice. You did well. See, that's why I think doing that 2-week challenge is the best idea ever, because we start to work towards our goals at the end of camp anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So if we do that next
we get all the admin done in the first half of the month.
Yeah. And then do all the writing in the second half.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant plan, I tell you.
Yeah.
Just as brilliant as our initial plan of writing 10K a day.
We'll get there by November.
Yeah. In November, we'll actually write 10K a day and everybody will be thoroughly surprised.
Yeah.
We'll be like, I came here to see you fail, goddammit. What are you doing? You're just ruining my fun.
Yeah.
Is that a corgi on your calendar?
Yeah.
Or...
It's a calendar of corgis.
It took me so many streams to realize that.
There would have been a different one there every time.
Yeah, but it's still a corgi.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should definitely watch Cowboy Bebop if you haven't.
I haven't, but Alexi loves it.
There's a corgi in it.
Calendar. Yeah, I know.
His name is Ein. He's the best. He's a genetically modified corgi. He's apparently the smartest being ever.
Oh,
not like that being that is now sleeping on my bed. Can you see him? Like, can you see him lounging on my bed? Obviously. What are we doing? Are we still doing one or are we wrapping up? Because I'm fine, but it's late for you.
Yeah, I think I might wrap up just because it's dinner time.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. That's why I ask you first, because it's not fair to ask me, who's just woken up a few hours ago, and then I'm just fully waking up now because I'm almost off my coffee. So
I'm also just fully waking up now, but it's still dinner time.
We'll pretend you never said that. She's been awake since the stream started. It's fine.
Yeah.
Would never
got up at like 9, but
yeah,
you know.
And would never do something as irresponsible as to have a stream when we're both asleep, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's recap. Next week, we have streams on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday on my channel, Wednesday on Claire's channel. We're doing write-ins, post-nano write-ins, because we failed at all our goals. Summary of this stream again, we failed miserably. Yeah. We did other stuff though.
Yeah.
So we kind of didn't fail.
Yeah. We failed at writing and succeeded at marketing and admin.
And kind of publishing stuff and editing. I did a shit ton of editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were okay. Then we'll take a break on Thursday and Friday, and we'll be streaming Saturday and Sunday morning.
Yeah. Or
again,
afternoon in a
on my channel. Yeah, first on my channel, then on Claire's channel. Most of the US will probably be asleep, but you can watch the reruns and pretend like it's live and write with us. And then we're going to take a break on Monday and do it again Tuesday and Wednesday. Same thing, different day.
Yeah.
Then we're going to take another break for Thursday and Friday so that Claire can have her weekend and work through it. And then we'll do one writing on Saturday, which will be on Claire's channel this time, because on Sunday we'll have the Descent into Madness May stream on my channel.
Yeah.
And after that, we don't know if we're doing any more streams because Claire's leaving on her long trip on the 20th. So if we have time to do 2 more streams in the week of 14 to 20 of May, we will. We won't make any promises, but up till then, you still have like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 streams to enjoy with us.
Wow. It's going to be the most consistent I've ever been with anything.
Yeah, I'm going to use that as a reason not to post a lot of videos in the first 2 weeks of May because I'm streaming all the time.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'm looking forward to it. So anything you'd like to promote, like your latest release? Because we should do that at the end of the streams. Apparently.
Yeah. I don't have anything out now that I particularly want to promote other than clarekauter.com/free stuff, which you can always go to and get 3 free books plus 2 exclusive extras. Soon I will have a paranormal romance up for pre-order, but it's not up yet.
And if you think Claire is being nice by promoting her free stuff and not her latest releases, which is like book 9 in the Charlie Davis mysteries, it's not because she's nice. It's because she knows you'll read the first books and then read the entire series anyway, which is what I did.
Well.
So that's something you should consider. Let me check. I think it's finally not on sale anymore. Where are you, man? There we go. Yep. But if you are in the UK, it might be different. If you're in the UK, I would like to let you know that Elixir of Flight is still available for 99 cents.
99p.
For the 99p. It's 99p. It's not 99 cents. But never mind. Apparently. For the next 14 hours, because I was a dumbass when I set this promo, and it started later in the UK than in the US for reasons. So you have another full day to get a copy of Elixir of Flight for 99 cents. Like Claire said earlier, my latest release is called Gaming and IRL Boss Fights. So if you like games and YouTubers, you should definitely read that book. And if you like a free book from me as well, just head to my website, sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get a free copy of Mission Protect the X, which is a gay military romance. I did so well. It's a pride.
Woo! All right, we did it.
Let's give us a big hand. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Sleepy as you were, because it was like 2 or 3 a.m. for most of you.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the Descent into Madness stream and camp. We certainly enjoyed camp. Clearly, we enjoyed failing at camp more than anything else because we kept doing it.
We enjoyed failing at camp and failing at uploading.
Yep.
Yeah.
That too. We did great this month.
Didn't we, Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh,
I managed to pull a Clare Kauter. Again, I would like to remind everyone, if you intend to drop off the face of YouTube for a while with no explanation or anything, you should refer to it as pulling a Clare Kauter. She's really into that and she wants more people to use it. So I'm going to repeat that on every stream for the next couple of weeks.
I feel very proud.
I would like to point out that it's a crazy reason to be proud, but this is the Descent into Madness stream. So if you're here for like normal people who are sane, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say. So also we would like to make a petition for sponsorship in form of coffee and stationery and other writing stuff and Lush products.
Yes.
We take that for the next streams. We promise to drink the coffee on stream and post an obnoxious number of photos and videos about us using hair products, mostly the bath bombs.
Yeah.
Clare. She's a professional bath bomb reviewer. I would like to remind you that.
It's on my YouTube header now, so.
So yeah, that's it from us. We totally sound professional when we say we accept sponsorships, right?
Yeah. All right.
Enjoy your Sunday, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.